Okay guys, here we are, day one of my mining trip. I'm hoping maybe the gold is traveling with this stuff. All right, just give you an update of what I'm doing, collecting ore samples. Here's a pretty good example of where the gold and crystals should be forming. You can see all this slate material. And that white rock that's coming through, there's a big chunk of it up there. This is the quartz that's come out of this rock. And should be the gold containing quartz. Here's a nice little stringer of it right here. Right next to this slate. So this is what I'm taking samples of. And we'll crush it up and see what it looks like. All right, here I am back at the claim. Back at one of the really highly productive spots out here. Lots changed, I can see. The water's definitely got to it. A little bit of erosion. I just thought I'd take you for a little walk through here and see if I find anything. I already see a sparkle looking at me right in the eye, so I'll kind of show you the process. Here's a little, first little piece of glass. Yeah, I got some plans to work this area. How I'm gonna do it. I was hoping there'd just be a big hooter out here for you all to find with me. Take a look around, see what I can find. Oh, no way. Do you see that glimmer? Staring straight at me. How beautiful is that, guys? I'm so happy to be back up here. Let's go check it out. Not the cleanest piece, but here's what we're out here for. So it's a little bit different conditions out here than last time I was here. Last time everything was dry, or excuse me, wet and muddy. And so things were kind of all caked on and stuff. This time everything's really dry. I think this is going to be an advantage because the dirt is just going to fall off the smooth facets of the crystals, and I'll be able to find them a lot easier. I've only been here 5 minutes. I'm already finding more crystals that we found. So I've got some plans to work this place. I've got my tools out, and we're just gonna kind of see how it goes. I guess I'm just gonna dive head on in first to it. I mean, just sitting here, I can already tell I'm almost overwhelmed with just ecstatic with how much surface finds I'm finding already. I mean, I where I'm sitting right now, I can point out 5 or 6 crystals, and I'm just gonna walk you over here. And I want you guys to see what I'm seeing. So just a second. So this is literally right where I was filming my last video, just taking a second to unwind, just letting my eyes settle in on what's around me. And right in front of me here, it's a beautiful specimen. Oh God, it's big. It's big. Look at this. Look at this thing, guys. Do you see that? Right on the surface. How beautiful is that? And I don't even know how deep that goes. There's one. There's a small little facet right here. I mean, there's just more than I can take in right here. I'm just swimming in them. This is crystal lode mine, everyone. Just thinking about how I'm gonna progress from here. I knew when I came to this location, it was gonna be big. So what I'm really focused on now is just how I'm gonna capture this all for you guys. It's gonna have to be piece by piece. I'm gonna be digging these things out for you one by one. That's how we're gonna do it. Okay, so I'm gonna get to work a little bit. I'm prepping this area. I'm gonna start here, cleaning here. But I thought I'd do maybe a little video of me doing it. Because soon I cut 2 branches and I just look down and I'm literally stumbling over crystals. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Okay, just a little update. It's about noon on my first day. It was a good morning. It feels good to be back up here, like I said. I was pretty tired. Just haven't been really sleeping very good lately. So I had a little nap after doing some initial scouting and stuff, and now I'm just setting up the camp. Well, not the camp. I'm walking back to like where my tent is and stuff right now, but I'm setting up the dig area. So it's a little frustrating this morning. Of course, the first thing I did was lose my tripod. And I I don't know, it's down on this little scout trail that I took. I don't really have a reason to go back out there right now, so it's gonna make filming a little bit more difficult, but I mean, I've got sticks all around me. I'm just gonna have to make something with a stick. I think the best thing to do is gonna be to do my morning scouts, look for surface crystals, because that's really when the sun is the best. If you see me right now, I'm reaching down and looking. I'm constantly looking at the ground and looking down, and these crystals will kind of catch your eye because they have the iridescence to them where they're faceted. So it's best to work with the sun. If you can have the sun in a certain direction, spend most of your time going out in a one direction and using the sun to your advantage. And then work back slowly or more rapidly based on the likelihood of finding a crystal. And that's how you find a lot of these surface things. The surface stuff, for the most part, I've been finding is kind of irregularly shaped, mostly varying degrees of clarity and structure, but really cool. Like this is a really interesting piece. It's kind of funny. But of course the most beautiful ones are the big full crystals, and those are all over where I have the dig site set up. So I moved all the tools over there. It's gonna be, I think, a lot of prep work mostly. It's gonna take a lot of time I'm gonna spend time cleaning and organizing the area. I like to always have a good place to work, a clean place to work. It's just, I think the best way to get things done. The idea is I'll be able to stack wood and come back later when there's not burn restrictions and have a fire pit and bring the family up here. So right now we're kind of just building towards that. And then I'll be running all my soil through the sifter, most of it. We'll see how it goes. So, a little bit different pace than I thought I would start out. I think there's just more work here. The crystals are gonna, it's gonna be work, man. I was lucky, truthfully, to find those little things this morning. And I don't know if it's gonna keep going. I don't know where it's gonna keep going. Just not having as much luck last year with the surface finds and stuff. I think for as big of an area as this is, I think we picked through most of it. So I think the best thing to do is just take it slow, have fun, and yeah, I think I got a good plan of attack. So that's what I'll be doing. A lot of that stuff, that timber sale, they use a lot of machinery and kind of have to push things around. And I think that yes, I know, I can't help it. I'll show you these ones with the nice little tops. What a quartz crystal is it's pure silicon dioxide, but it's very hard. So That's why we're able to find it on the surface like this, is because over time, the rest of the rocks have weathered away. All right, so there she is. Little baby crystal. Right here. These small ones can be so clear. They make the perfect little necklaces, and they're all so pretty. So another thing I was just talking about with a crystal being a mineral, silicon dioxide, is that every crystal, quartz crystal, is going to have 6 sides because it has a specific crystal network. Forgot what I was saying. Super dirty. But again, you can see the faceted side. That's 2 of the 6 sides. So for that first bucket of, you know, however many scoops that was, as much work as that was, that one little tiny crystal is worth it to me, because it's got the perfect shape, the perfect clarity, and it's gonna make just a nice looking little necklace for someone or something. Again, it's they kind of just stick out. All right, load number 2. So what I was going on about with the minerals and stuff, talking about how we can find this quartz on the top. The reason I wanted to talk about that is because, one, that explains why I don't have to worry about smashing with a shovel. And then 2, what I want to do is I want to get a sluice box, and then because this stuff is so dirty right now, the crystals are so dirty. Look at this, baby. Yes. Yes. Because these crystals are so dirty right now, this is like a 1/4-inch screen or something. Oh, nice. It's got a nice termination on it. Because this is like a 1/4-inch screen, a lot of cool stuff is falling through the screen. So rocks are going over there. Sticks are going over here for now. But I'm going to have a little tailings pile, essentially, right? That of just various sized rocks, and then this loose dirt that I've already worked once. I don't know if there's gold in here. The gold should be traveling with the other minerals out of the host rock, which I think is serpentine and slate. That was a nice one. I like that one. Those are the size I'm looking for. So if I can get a sluice and a recirculating thing, because I don't have water up here on the top of a mountain, then I can run this stuff. I'll rerun this stuff through, and it'll break up these little clumps and stuff, wash the rock, and then I'll get a lot of those smaller necklace grade stuff out. And also I'll be able to see if any gold comes out of here, any placer gold. Tomorrow I think I'm gonna wake up really early, maybe tonight, go down after the sun sets, and trying to retrace my steps and find my tripod. I really apologize for losing my tripod. might have to fashion a selfie stick or something to try and make filming a bit easier out here. All right. That was a good haul also. I mean, not amazing, but they're out here, boys and girls. Ooh. The glove is because these crystals are so sharp. I would be bleeding if I didn't have it. It has happened before. This one's double terminated. This is a really nice one. So the termination, 1. And then this end. It's dirty, but you can see that end is terminated as well. So this is one complete piece in itself. It didn't break off anything else. I was relaxing, getting cooling off, just digging some trays, cooling off, and this thing clunked into my tray. Ta-da! I wonder if anecdotal evidence, the browner stuff has bigger crystals in it. So I gotta kind of try and feel this little pocket out, see where its boundaries are, and then I'll know where to go from there.